Hi everybody, this is Al Blanchard. I'm down here at Ryan's Family Amusements in Buzzards Bay, and you're looking at Brittany Underwood and Paul Newman. That's right, Paul Newman. Don't say it. And Paul is the home bowler, Brittany is the visitor. She'll start. It's 5 strings of candlepin bowling in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Shake hands, come out punching. We're today. And the match is underway. Brittany's just off the head pin. She got a Cleary right away with potentially helpful wood in the back. And it did help. She didn't need it, but it helped anyway. So now she's looking at the horseman right. And a nice ball for a 10 box. Good out. Brittany is one of the up-and-coming young bowlers in this game, and there's so many young guns. Yeah, I'm an old fossil, washed-up wannabe. And she's into the pocket, and she gets a big break. 2 of them drop. She get rid of the split. This could be tricky. See how she goes. And she took it. No problem. Spare. So she's at 20 and a ball in 2.
Strike Phil.
Yeah, that's a 10 fill for Brittany. No, I'm kidding. Oh, pin setter malfunction. And she's just off the head pin. 4 fill, 3 fill.
Empty racks keep happening. We'll be here all day.
Ooh, just off the head pin again. Brittany comes out of Abington. Oh, a disappointing 3 box. Brittany's never bowled here. She took through 4 or 5 practice boxes and was pronounced herself ready to go. People always ask me, how is Buzzards Bay? How is it to bowl in? I say if you hit them, they go. And then she does that. I thought she hit that pretty good. But that'll happen anywhere. I can't see any comments. So I don't know if you're out there. And Brittany's just off the head pin to the left this time. This will go. And it goes for another spare. She leaves one. One to sit on, as we say. Oop. Watch my wire. Britt, watch my wire when you walk through there. Otherwise, you could yank my head right off. Yeah, I would prefer not to. Paul Newman up. He's the home bowler. Averages about 100 here in the league and about 103 in ACST. And he starts with a 9 box.
Thank message.
Oh, I'm sorry. There won't be any comments. This isn't being streamed. This is being taped. It's going to be posted later, the ACST page. Paul's off the head pin. Again, he gets everything but the head pin. Ooh.
Haven't hit it yet?
Paul bawling himself out for not hitting the head pin. Paul comes from Lakeville. Travels down here to Buzzards Bay to bowl Tuesday mornings on the fabled Team Wow. And there's a nice out. That's running down the horseman. So with boxes completed, Paul's up by 2, 28 to 26. Facing a 10 box. On the head pin that time. Leaves himself the triangle, the 3-4-5. I'm sorry, the 3-5-6. How silly am I? Goes by the whole thing on the left. And an 8 box. So they're all even at the 4, and he's facing a spare. Into the pocket, down they go. 9 drop, big splash. Leaves himself the 4 pin. And he just by it to the right. And again. Now the Brittany Underwood drops 8. Good fill on the spare. Paul compliments her. And this is why we call her Brittany Spares. And she has back-to-back spares here for a string. Ooh. And she dropped 7. And the computer cheats her. But Paul came to the rescue. And made it right. Ooh, great bid. That was
Out of the beat.
And she's dead accurate on the 10 pin. She's 81 and 7, 11 over the box. And she's into the pocket again. Dropped 6. Has the 3, 6, 10 with the 9 as a sleeper. That wood could help, and it does. Another spare. She's 91 and a ball in 8. Big fill. And a bigger fill than I thought. She drops the bomb. No, the computer got that one right. Brittany filling the strike. First fill ball. Right on the head pin. She has a 3-1 split. Oh, it goes through the hole. And pings out 1 for $7. And a 124. Very good first string. Well, congratulates her. Paul Newman delivers his first ball into the pocket. Ooh, leaves the Woolworth. Piece of wood patrolling the area out in front of the 5 pin. It might be a worse place to put it, but I think it would be in his right hand where he wouldn't be able to hold the ball. Ooh! Oh my word, he almost skimmed over and got that. What a shot! What a shot for a 10! My goodness, he almost did that for the spare. What a great shot. And he's in the pocket again. Started with them 5, turned it into a check mark, and now he's got a queen's leave to the left. He's got the 2, 4, 7. Wood could help. And he gets the 10 box.
Finding the range.
In the pocket. 8 pin drop. Got a spare leave. And he picks it up. He needed that so bad. Desperately needed that. Paul's average is 102.7. His record is 133 and 63, and he is in first place in his division. the pocket. Ooh. A 3-1 split wood in front of the off pin, which is the 4. He'll be trying to cut this over. Ooh. He almost did a trick shot. He hits 2. Gives him 90-9. So Brittany's won the first string. The best Paul can do is 130. Ooh, good drop. Oh, real good drop.
Hammer.
Paul says that was a hammer. If I were bowling, they would consider it a hammer. Looks like a hammer on paper. Speaking strictly for ACST, Paul's high single is 136, his high 5 is 564. As I said, he's in first place. And I'll tell you what, he scared that. Nice out. Good finish. 110. That's a good out. Now Brittany Underwood is up. Ooh, she starts the second string with a big 9 drop. Her record is 112-56. And she picks up the spare.
Never a doubt.
I was definitely doubting it.
I know you were.
Again, Brittany spares. Brittany's high single in ACST is 133. High 5 is 552. Oh, she's off the mark. Throws it in the ocean. Coming into today, Brittany had 16 strikes. She's had a couple today. Oh, she pings out 2 on the right. And she comes up with 3. So she starts with 19 for 2. Brittany's thrown 118 spares and 99 10 box. And she is 13 games out of first place. She's got a good record, but she's down the standings because she's in a very tough division.
What'd you say her record was?
112-56.
Catching up the matches.
Right, right. But I think she's in, isn't she in Emerald's division? I think Jerry's in,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. Into the pocket again, a nice ball.
Chip the balls together.
Leaves herself parallel pins. Ooh, she gets 3 of them. Good bid. And the 10 box gives her 38 and 4. on the head pin again. He's a 3-1 split.
I don't think I could do that if I tried.
Ooh, she was trying to throw that 2-pin over into the 6 and just breezed by. And she plays the safe pin and almost comes back with both of them. For a 9-box, 47.5, pretty good start. Is this your division?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they did it. Yeah, and Paul Newman drops 8. Looking at the 5-8. And he picks it up for the spare. Matches Brittany's spare in the first box.
Better fill than me.
Paul spares. Not as catchy as Brittany spares, but just the same. And he's on the head pin. 5, 6, 7, 8.
What up, Bill?
Hold it, Paul. Paul, wait. And a little correction needed on the scoreboard. Handled by yours truly. And he did not like it. He crushed himself and then picked it up.
I knew you had it.
Back-to-back spares. It's been my experience. You get a break, you pay for it. He'll throw a perfect ball and drop 2.
Right. That's pretty much what happened to me.
Yeah. Good boy, good bid. Oh! Hey, got the 5-pin to dance a little, but it didn't fall down. And he makes the 10 out of it. Gives him 42 in 3. So this match is tightening up. And he punches out the half Worcester. And he's in the pocket. And he's got a messenger coming. Doesn't deliver. You gotta wait for that wood. I don't know if you could hear it, but he referred to himself as "you bum." That's become the Team Wow. Oh, just off the head pin again. At least the pony's left with the 10-pin piece of wood in front of it. And he's in the corner. Ooh, goes by everything. But he still has lead, 57 to 47. He's up 10. And now Brittany for her final 5 of the second string. She's off the head pin to the right. And a beautiful shot for the spare. And a big splash for a 9 drop. Kind of scared the 6 pin, but he gathered a bunch of friends about it. And never a doubt. Back-to-back spares. That's her 3rd spare this string. Coming in today, she had 118 spares. Her nickname is well deserved. 7 box, 85 and 8. It's a good score. I'm sure she's disappointed with it. 3 spares, she'd like to be higher. Oh, then she goes through for the Worcester. Happens to everybody. And she makes it. Dennis Nuzzo would say, pretty when it goes. And she's blaming herself for having weak fills. And into the pocket. Oh, what a... Oh, wait, they're still falling. She ends up with 5, and the computer got it right. All credit to the digital world. And she goes by, snipes a couple of them. She needs 2 here. Or she wants 2 here. And she gets 2 for 109. Not a bad string.
Waste.
No,
That's a bad string.
Well,
I'll take it. Not right now.
No way. With that many spares? Ay, ay,
you throw a lot of them. I was just looking at your record. You throw quite a few spares.
I just have to fill them better.
Yeah. Well, it, you know, happens to everybody, you know. Actually, Craig Holbrook and I were talking last night, not to be a shameless Howard Cosell name dropper, but Craig Holbrook and I were talking last night. And fans at home that don't go bowling very often, they see these things happen and they think it's amazing. These people here have bowled so many strings in their lives, there's nothing you can show them that they haven't seen. Newman with a 9 box. And right now, the box is completed, the score is tied. But he's opposite a spare. Good ball. He got 7. Now they've been calling this the castle for some reason. I'm not sure why. What a great bid. What a great bid. He got the 4 pin to wiggle, but it wouldn't fall over. And he yells at himself. When bowlers start bowling themselves out, that's never a good sign. Not each other. The bowlers never ball each other out. At the head pin. This actually would go with a perfect ball. And oh, that looked like it was going to be the perfect ball. It faded. Now we're just looking for a scatter them. He gets 2 for an 8 bucks. He's at 83. He's trailing by 2. He's coming up against a spare 5. So he's got 2 boxes to get a big mark, and he could win this thing. And he's off the head pin again. Leaves the 4 horsemen with the 9-pin sleeper. And goes by. Ooh, 6 bucks. Pinged out 1. Paul throws, for those of you who don't know, Paul throws what's known as a backup ball. That is, it curves in the opposite direction for what a right-hander would normally curve. It has backspin on it. There it is there. Oh, just by. He needs this and a strike to tie. Good shot. Oh, doesn't go. Great bid. And he has a 98. He drops the second string. Okay, he has, but his 2-string total is 198. Brittany's is 233, so she has a 35-pin lead in the total and an 8-pin drop. Wood to help, wood to hurt. Doesn't go. Did you want that? And she picks up the 10 bucks. Been pinning pretty well. He had the occasional hiccup. And she's on the head pin again. Oh, just off the object. And she picks up 2 for a 9 bucks. 19, that's the right thing. Prudent. And just off the head pin again. The 1, 2, 4, 9. A tough lead. And she gets the 2 of the hard ones, the 1 and 9. Leaves the 2, 4. And cleans that up for 10. So she's pinning strong in this string. takes a deep breath before she bowls. Into the pocket and down they go. Wow, look at the 9-pin wiggle. And it goes! For those of you who bowl in Buzzards Bay regularly, you've probably never seen that. It's what's known as a break. Ryan's known for not being forgiving. And she's off the head pin again. She's been decrying her fills. But she picks up the spare. Well, that's a good way to fill a strike. That's a decent fill. So she's at 59 in the ball as Paul Newman gets up. And he is just off the head pin. He's the 1-3-6 on the right and the 4-7 on the left. Ooh! Went by close. And he picks up 2 for 7 box. He's on the head pin. That's a big splash. That was a good ball. He's got the 4-7 with wood. But that wood looks like it could punish him. There you got it. Many times I've seen that wood punish a person. And into the pocket, drops 7. That's a good fill. But he's up against, well, he's up against a 10 box here. He would dearly love another spare. And he gets it. That triangle is hard to get. That's a good shot. And now he's up against a strike with a spare on it. So. Into the pocket. He drops 8. That's a good fill. Brittany congratulates him. Oh, and he's just to the right. It's an 8 or 10 box. So temporarily he's ahead. 52 to 49, but he's up against a spare. He would love to leave one hanging himself. Just off, it leaves the horseman. He's got wood between the 3 and the 6. I don't see it could hurt him. And it helped him miss the head pin, so. He's at 61. And he's at 61 for the hat. Brittany's at 59, but she has the ball to roll. Ooh. Brittany dropped 6. It's a decent fill. She's got a kind of a scattering of pins down there. The 1, 3, 7, 10. And she gets the 3 and the 10, leaves the 1 and the 7. And she picks them up. Good cleanup. Again, she's been pinning pretty well, which that makes the marks count even more. She's at 75 and 6. Looked like she would have dropped more pins than that. She drops 4. And runs down the horseman. Beautiful outside play and gets nothing else. Wait, this could help. And it takes a while. Doesn't matter. And she goes by that time. So she's at 84 in 7. And she's right in the pocket. Beautiful ball. And look at the mess she's got. Ooh. The parallel pin's a piece of wood pointing right straight back at her, out of play. I don't think it'll be a factor. And she goes through, takes out the 8 pin. And takes out the 7 pin. So an 8 box. Brittany could pin to 112. She would like to do better. And another good pocket hit and another mess. Oh, wait a second. Another pin falls. Just got to wait for that wood to stop. Oh, she hit that well and oh. So she's at 100 in the ninth. Oh, just off the head pin. And she leaves the horseman right with the 7. Wood in the back shouldn't have effect. And she misses her object again. And a 7 box. For a 107. Decent, steady decline, she says. A decent string, but I'm sure she's disappointed. Paul Newman, the door is open. He could win without marking. Ooh, that was a good looking ball. And a 10 box. has a great shot. And he does not get the benevolent bounce. He's left with the 7, 8, 10. Got wood. Great shot. Oh, that looked good. That looked real good. Nine. Here's an 80. He could still pin to 110. So he does not need a mark to win the string. He would dearly love a mark to help him win the string and the total, or work towards the total. And he's on the head pin this time. He drops 9. That's the 8 pin with wood. He can see the pin, but I think he was playing the pin, knowing Paul, and considers himself lucky to get it there, but get it he did. That's going to help him. Just off the head pin. Picks up 5. That gives him 95 in the 8th. He's at 100 already in the 9th. Ooh. Now he's at 102, 103. And a 9 bucks. So he's at 104. He needs 4 to win. Brittany is rooting for a gutter ball. Or 2, she says. Well, he's going to add to the drama, making us squirm. And he does the job. Paul says that was the coward's way out. I would have done the same thing, by the way. You can have your pride. I'll take 2 points. So 111 to 107, Paul Newman is the winner in the 3rd string. I think he would have liked to have had a higher score there to cut into the total. But Brittany drops 9. She has the 10 pin with a piece of wood angled out in front of it. Brittany's at 340, Paul's at 309. And she picks up the spare. Oh, here you go. Well, I could have done that. That's what I'm starting to do. So a 340 is pretty good 3-string total for a bowler with a 105 average. Oh, and a nice shot, and she got it. She got it. Back-to-back spares. Brittany spares, strikes again.
That usually doesn't help me. It helps him.
A little bit.
Say what? Okay. Well, Brittany's at 26 and a ball in 2. And she hits the pocket. It's a thin pocket hit. It's got a side saddle triangle with a couple of pieces of crazy wood and the 10 pin all by itself. And she misses everything. Oh, she got behind the... She took the sleeper out.
Yeah, but when it's swing this way, it's like
I'm worried about the
really
wall.
conscious of
Where
it.
my elbow comes out.
Dropped 7. There's the 3, 6, 7. Big piece of wood. And she picks it up. Great shot, Brittany. And she's into the pocket and drops the bomb. Yeah, the light doesn't come on, which is, it drives everybody nuts. So then you sit and wait, and then you get up and press it, it works.
I want to keep pressing it,
Is Newman off the head pin. Yeah, he leaves himself the 1, 3, 6 with the 9, and for a sleeper piece of wood behind the 6 pin. And hits it and gets it. It didn't exactly explode out of there, but it went. It was well hit. And he's off the head pin and punches 2. Disappointing, Phil. And more disappointing second ball. And a good out. You'll take 8 out of that every time. So 20 after 2 sort of negates the spare. And he's in the pocket again. He's the 2, 4, 7 with the 8 pin. Wood scattered around in different spots. And he's off the object. I think you're right. So he's got 30 and 3, but he's behind by 9. And he's coming up to it against a spare with a strike on it. And he throws a really good ball and gets a really hideous split. 2, 4, 10. Wood can't hurt any. Hits it and got it. He hit it perfectly. It looked like the pin would fly over and take it. Oh, sorry, Paul. Computer adjustment to the score. Tried to cheat him out of his spare. and it would have been a costly. So he drops 8. That helps. We'd desperately like to pick this up. And oh! Thought for all the world that was dead. He hit it and it danced, but it wouldn't fall down. 57 half. She leaves the 4 horsemen. That's the first ball. She leaves the 4 horsemen with a sleeper back there. So it's 5 so far. It's a 2-ball fill, so it throws a good. Oh, it goes by, comes back and takes 1. And is that going to fall? Nothing would surprise me. No, it doesn't. So she has a 6-pin fill. And then goes by that. Just off the head pin to the left, leaves the 1-3-7. Wood in front of the 7 would be a big help if she can get anything going over that way. She hits it and cleaned out the wood and it didn't go. Wait, it's trying again.
It's down, it's down.
Brittany says it's down, but Paul's disagreeing. Paul concedes to 10. Big-hearted bloke that he is. Good ball right in the pocket and another ugly split. Three to the left, 1 to the right. Piece of wood won't help. Well, it does ping 1 out. And she goes through the gap. So it gives her a 98 in 8. She's 18 over, meaning she could pin to 118. She would like to be higher. And she this time drops 9. There's the 2-pin. Oh, goes by. Uncharacteristic. She's been pretty good on single pins today. And she throws the same exact ball. Disappointed. Got 107 right now in 9. And whoa! An explosive ball. This could take the 7, and it does. So now she has another single pin, this time the 9-pin. That piece of wood is not a factor. And she's dead eye on it. Oh, yeah. on the pocket again and picks up 6. So 123, I think. Yeah, it's got 463.
I don't need to know that because now I know I can beat my high 5. So I was trying not to look at the total.
Sorry.
Just have to erase that from
I have quite a story on that, but I'll save you from it. I'll spare you. Ball goes by the head pin, punches out 3. And just off the head pin to the right. Moves and goes by the head pin again. So he starts with the 7 boxes. Or he starts with it in the 6. And right through the middle. Ooh. It's not even as good as a spread eagle. He's got a sleeper back there in the 8 pin. Well, you just do what you can do, one side at a time.
Are you kidding me?
Ooh. Breezes by, takes 2, 3. Got a break. I mean, if you call that a break. Another computer glitch repaired. He's at 72 and 7, facing a 123. He needs to get on his horse. Great ball, picks it up. Great shot. A shot like that, I'm so impressed with the precision of it. How it's got to be just right. And he's on the head pin. And he's getting, oh, a couple of breaks. He drops 8. Wait a minute. The computer didn't believe it was an 8, but we set it straight. Oh! Oh! That's an almost impossible shot, and he almost picked it up. That's a well-earned 10. So he's, right now he's ahead by 3, but he's up against a spare 6. So, comes down to this first ball, and it's following. Just off the head pin. Needs another one of those miracle shots. Wood doesn't take the sleeper. Oh, this only gets the head pin. And it clears the wood to boot. And he goes 9, 109. So, A good string, but comes up short. And we begin the string number 5. Brittany is off the head pin. She's got a back pin wiggling there, that 9 pin. And she misses the head pin for, so right now after 4 strings, Brittany has 463, Paul has 418. Brittany misses the head pin for a 9 box. Brittany's in the pocket. Pins are falling. It winds up being a 9-pin drop so far. A lot of wiggling going on down there, and wood rolling around, but that 9-pin stands there, defies her.
Getting swept by timber. All 3 timber blowers beat me. Those are my only losses.
Really. And Brittany picks up the spare. And she's in the pocket, and boy, that would had all the appearances of being a strike, and give it time, it is a strike. Maybe we'll start calling her Brittany Strikes.
This is the effect, though.
Yeah, it's not as good. Just off the pocket leaves the horseman right. That's the first ball of her fill. Gets 2 of them, so it's a strike. It's an 8 bill on the strike. She's at 47 and 3. And 56 in 4. And she's right in the paw. That would have had hammer written all over it. But the 5-pin never budged. Ooh, she goes by.
I would have rather have been like a 7 or a 10 here.
Paul Grant calls that the queen pin when it's a lady bowler. And she goes by it again for a 9 box. Still 65 half isn't bad. She would have liked more. Yeah, she just said should have been more. Paul's off the head pin. He's got the 4 horsemen with the... Oh, no, he's got the 4 horsemen. A lot of late drops here. I've never seen that in this house. House is known for not giving breaks. So it's an 8 box for Paul, and he's up against a spare strike, so he dearly would like to mark. And He punches through. Dennis Nuzzo says, it's pretty when it goes. And goes through the hole. That's pretty common, at least with me. It seems like you get in a groove somehow. I don't know.
Greedy, it's being greedy.
Yeah, but I like to play that outside, yeah. And you go through the hole. And I just feel like you got a better chance of the ball taking out the 2 in the corner.
Very risky.
Oh, yeah, but when it works,
Oh,
it's so
feels
sweet.
So good. I don't even care what the fill is.
No, right, yeah. Bang. On the head pin, leaves the triangle. Started to be the diamond, so we got a little break, I guess. Ah, that's when it's going, it's going. Sometimes that happens. And he gets the 9. He's at 23 and 3. Obviously 2 9 boxes, so he could make a little hay here. Again with the spread eagle and with a talon added. And again he takes 2. Exactly what he did the last time. And he gets 8. And he's on the head pin. He's full this time, but he gets a much better drop. He's waving that wood over. Come on over and help out. No, I'm leaving. No, I'm going to roll back and forth. And he pings out the dead wood that was over there. And he, nice 10. That would have gone. Brittany says a Paul Grant special.
You're making me real nervous early in the season for standing because I was like, I don't want to play this guy.
We don't play, we play. You, Jerry, and George.
What? It's because we're used to bowling them at the house. Like when it used to be top
Yeah,
red.
you're the only one that came here.
I like it here. This is the best I've been in a while. So you just caught me on a good day.
Yeah, but you're hitting them too.
Yeah.
Brittany up for her final 5. And she's off the head pin. Dropped 4. And she's off it again. And now she's got 4 pins to shoot at. And that's 2 of them. They're an 8 box.
So, try to throw a 300 for you for Monday. Easy.
When are you bowling?
Probably Monday. I got to rest today.
Yeah.
Monday.
Okay, so Brittany cleans out the back row. Not as easy as you might think. And explodes. Oh, doesn't get it. Looked like she had it. and for a 10 box. So she's at 83 and 7. Brittany uses full, the complete Worcester. A 1 and 5. And she cleans out 3 of them. Oh, goes through the hole, a 5 box. That's gonna hurt. Here's her 88 and 8. And just very thin head pin hit. Piece of wood rolling out up to the middle of the, that's well out of play. Somebody's going to have to go get that. You want me to go?
They probably want only employees.
Oh, okay. They like us to have an employee go down. So here comes the fabulous Pam, who is the manager of this establishment. One of the all-time great bowling people.
Can't figure out what the wave means.
They don't want us to go. They want to have an employee.
Clear our own wood?
Can we go get it? Well then,
So what should the signal be for that then?
Worse than waiting for wood to be cleared when I know that that's what I have up there.
yeah.
Oh, 7. Can't do anything about it, I'm sure.
Well, Pam is the manager here at Buzzards Bay, and she is beloved by the bowlers. She is so easy to work with. She's very cooperative. And this place is ship shape. It's clean as a whistle. I mean, I can't say enough good stuff about Pam.
No, because we're full of needs and everything from Holbrook came from there. Yeah, it's awesome.
She's been most accommodating to the ACST. I know that.
Drive everywhere, schedule
Hold on,
people.
thank you.
You want us to throw it down after the...
I bring it down around.
Oh, okay. Oh. Brittany said she didn't mind waiting. It's a tough lead. And she gets one of them. She's at 97 and 9. Leaves herself a 3-2 split. Piece of wood in front of the 4-pin. And just off the object. Her final ball of the match. She gathers up 2 for a 106. And a 5-string.
2 high 5, not by much, but a couple pins.
5-string total of 569. New high, is it?
Yeah, by like 2 pins.
Well, that's, you know, still your high. That's how they go.
Never get that 600.
I was involved in a conversation on Facebook a few days ago as Newman, leaves Woolworth, with a piece of wood in front of the 10. These are the kind of shots Paul makes. And he knew he didn't. And the conversation we had, somebody came up with a great statement. You're never as good as you want to be. And I guess that's a good thing in a way.
You can be the best and still want to be better.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure Tommy Olster said, I average 136. You know, if I'd hit that single pin, I'd average 140, yeah. And he drops 8. Drops 9. He's got the 10 pin standing there. Wood, you know, right on it for a spare. So that gives him 60 and a ball in 7. He's got his work cut out for him to win this thing, but he can do it. Big Phil, another mark. Let's see what happens. Close to 3. Hits it, doesn't get it. As he said, 1 ball too late. And a 10 box. So he's 15 down, up against 18. He needs a mark. On the head pin, 9-pin drop. The king pin defies him. And he goes by. He'll feel that this was an opportunity blown. Goes by again.
That's terrible.
82. Needs a double strike. And Brittany will win the string. He's got the diamond. And doesn't get it. The diamond wins again, as my idol Don Gillis would say. And he picks up the 10 box.
Good match, kid. Thanks for the beating. Yeah, I guess you did.
So, Brittany takes 12, Paul takes 2.
You bowl. It's better bowling a tough house.
My high single is at Lakeside, which people are like both places, and I've only bowled there twice.
I like that place.
Yeah, it reminds
Wait,
me.
you mean, hold on. What do you
Yeah.
want at 90?
510, isn't it?
No. 508. Was it a 90? Oh, 92.
92.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Paul has 510 to Brittany's 564 or something. 569.
So I've let 4 and 42 against Timber.
Yeah,
Up at that
Paul just
stat.
saying he won 4 and 42 against Timberlane.
I got crushed by Timber Bowlers this year. Everybody else, you know what you think?
Bowlers are chatting at the end of the match here.
Paul's weeping.
All friends.
Weeping.
Paul's weeping, yes, he's weeping.
Get on camera.
I'm Al Blanchard. This is Ryan's Family Amusements in Buzzards Bay. And Brittany Spares, Underwood, defeats Paul Newman 12-2. And that's it. So long, folks.